Grade 8 Social Science Chapter 1 How, When, and Where. What is history? History is the study of past. Studying history is essential to our understanding of the past. Apart from the studying of dates and the reigns of mighty empires, there are some essential factors to understand about the history. They are as follows. All the events that took place in the past cannot always be in a particular date. Certain developments which happened over a time will result a process which cannot give a particular date. For example, rise of a civilization which will not happen in a one particular date. It will take a continuous period of time to emerge a civilization. As like the same, the developments will not happen all over a particular date or a time. It is a continuous process. So the important that was given to a particular date in the history is because the historians who wrote about that he will belong to some rulers or else some dynasties. Based on that, he note down the important dates. Imagine if you are a historian, what are the things you will write? You will write about the birth dates of your mom, dad, siblings. So, based upon the historians, the dates will matter. Few things we have to remind about the history. History is not just about the rulers, it is also about the common people and their lives. Dates no longer define the study of history. For the easy studying of past, historians divide the history into different periods. So, why the historians divide the time into periods? That is called periodization. So, periodization is the division or the segregation or the categorizing the time or the past. Why they have to categorize the past? To understand the past easily. Yes, he's the person James Mill. He is from Scotland. He is the one who divided the Indian history at first in the earliest times. One of the earliest periodization was made by Scottish historian James Mill in the year 1817. He divided history into three periods: Hindu India, Muslim India, and British India. It is not acceptable for various reasons because Mill's periodization is in a communal way of looking at Indian history. What is meant by communal way? Communal way means looking after one particular community or religion, deciding the facts. He mentioned Hindu India. During that time, there were many Buddhist and Jain kings ruling over different parts of the country, as you learned in grade 6th. As like the same, during the Muslim India, there were many non-Muslim rulers who ruled the India in our country. For example, Rajputs that you learned in grade 7. The periodization suited only for the British colonial interest in India, as they framed Hindu and Muslim period of India as uncivilized, where they to the reality we are civilized and high ethnic in culture. Modern periodization. As James Mill periodization is not accepted by most of the Indians, we are accepting modern periodization as of now. So, the more popular periodization of Indian history, followed by most historians even today, is ancient period, medieval period, and modern period. So, these are the three classifications. Ancient period is from the earliest time to the 7th century CE. Medieval period falls between the early 8th century and the early 18th century CE. Modern period is placed between mid 18th century and mid 20th century CE. The period after the mid 20th century CE is known as contemporary period. What is meant by contemporary? Present period. It is the most accepted periodization of Indian history. So the ancient period you people learned in grade 6th, medieval period you people learned in grade 7th, modern period you're going to learn in grade 8. That's the end of part 1. Thank you.